All right, Trooper Prince, talk to the people, man. Let them know what's getting ready to go down.
What's up, guys? My name is Trooper Prince. I'm going to show you guys 5 different push-ups you can do that specifically target your chest. That's what we're working today, chest.
Okay. Think you know what he's talking about?
A little bit.
All right.
So, all right. So the first push-up I'm going to teach you guys is going to be a plyometric push-up. You guys know about clapping push-ups. This one is actually called a chest buster or a gorilla push-up. So the way this works is, and why it's good is because you're going to get explosive movement, which is working your fast twitch muscle fibers. And just so you know, fast twitch muscle fibers grow in size bigger than slow twitch muscle fibers. So if you want size, you got to train fast twitch muscle fibers. Cool? So let's see how it looks. A gorilla push-up, and there's different ways you can do it. You can do it on your knees or your toes, but I'm always going to show the toes. So that's how it would look, right? You can make it a little harder if you want. This is the crazy one. Right? Try to hit your chest as many times as you can. Right? Keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what's really good about that one? When you bang your chest, you're also promoting blood flow to your chest. It's just real. It sounds crazy, but it's true. All right, so that's the first one. Gorilla push-ups, AKA chest busters. Get them in your routine. The next one is gonna be typewriter push-ups. Now, there's many variations of it. Some of you know about archer push-ups, typewriter push-ups. The one that I'm gonna do kind of combines archer and typewriter, and I'll explain the difference with it. Now, this one is very dynamic. It's very good. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but the lower part of your push-up is where your chest really is engaged. So the typewriter focuses on the lower part of the push-up, right? So what you wanna do is take your hands nice and wide. You're gonna come down on one side, right? And this is the typewriter part, right? This is the typewriter, and then this is the archer part. People know this is the archer push-up. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a combination of the typewriter and the archer, and this is how it looks. So you can go down on one side. I want you to go 1, 2, 3, that's 1. Down, 1, 2, 3, that's 2. Got it? 3, notice I'm shifting my whole body. 4, so my chest is working at the bottom as I hover and keep myself off the ground. 5, 6, right? Holding myself off the ground. 7, I might be looking to make it look easy, but it's not. Keeping myself off the ground the whole time. My chin's not touching the ground, my chest is not touching the ground, right? Gotta push up. I think this is 9, 10. All right, and I'm already getting that chest pump. See it? That's because my chest was screaming at me. Y'all couldn't hear it because the camera's over there, but down here, the chest was screaming at me. But I tell my chest, chill, I got you. All right, so definitely incorporate those. It may take some working up to. You might have to modify, go to the knees maybe, or you could do it on a bench where your feet are angled up. Those are ways to modify the push-up just generally. But really you wanna get your regular push-up down. I'll teach you that another time to make sure you got those, but you guys should, if you're watching this, you should be already able to do a push-up. The next one, this is money. This is money. So this is called a Hex Push-Up, right? Those of you that lift weights probably know about a Hex press with dumbbells, but this can be done with a push-up and it's very effective. So what's very specific about this one is it's a fist push-up. You're gonna be on your fist, and specifically, not only are you gonna push up on your fist like this, you also wanna push your hands together on creating tension. See that? I don't know if you guys can see that. As I'm pushing in, you can see my chest fibers really screaming at each other now. See how I turn them against each other? They were screaming at me earlier, now they're screaming at each other. That's what you want. You gotta manipulate your body, right? So this is how it looks. It's a narrow push-up, so yes, your triceps get involved as well, but again, I'm really focusing on squeezing my fists together and pushing away from the ground. This one, your feet can go a little wider apart, so you have a wide base. You could do it like this, but you might tip over. So I would say go about shoulder width apart. And you're gonna go down, push up, squeeze in my chest. I like to look at my chest when I'm doing it, to know I'm working. And that did it as well. Add it to the pump, right? Add it to the pump with that one. Squeeze those hands together. It makes all the difference. It's all in the details, guys. So really, just like a chest fly, or everyone knows these are things you can do with just your body weight that fire up your chest like no other. The other one that I want to do. So this was real kind of basic. You guys, they call different things. They're called partials. They're called shorties. I know they're called different things. So a partial, what we're gonna do is what I'm gonna do, and I want you to do. Sometimes if you know anything about doing shorties or partials, some people say, oh, you shouldn't do partials. You gotta do full range rep. Like those don't count. It depends on your intention. If you intend, if you're trying to build your chest, those shorties, those partials really fire up your chest muscles. Remember I said the bottom part of the push-up is where your chest really fires up. Here is the best way to work your chest, but also build a full range of motion. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do a partial and then a full. I'll do this, I love this one. And I always go chest to ground. Chest to ground, halfway up, chest to ground, 1. These will kill you. Here we go. 2, partial, 3, partial, 4. My chest touches the ground every time. Chest, partial, chest, 5. Ground, partial, ground, 6. Ground, partial, ground, 7. Ground, partial, ground, 8. Ground, partial, ground, 9. Ground, partial, ground, 10. Don't play. Hit that ground every time. That's where the chest is screaming, that part right there. And then I'm finishing it up by pushing all the way up. Right? Chest is screaming, I'm pumping it. Boom. Boom. All right, lastly. All right, so last one, this is a deficit push-up. Appreciate the shots. Of course. Got the man over here. I'm gonna put this over here. Okay. Just so I don't waste no energy and then I can't do my push-ups. Appreciate you. I'll grab that one. Appreciate you, bro.
Of course, man.
That's good.
Collaboration over competition.
So right there.
Support
right
my boy.
A little close on the line right here.
Okay.
So if you guys have a chair, 2 chairs at home, 2 books, you can grab like 2 hardcover books. Make sure they're even height though. Anything that's sturdy, you can put your hands on. If you do yoga blocks, whatever. Even 2 dumbbells, if you happen to have dumbbells laying around. The purpose of this, once again, so we talked about range of motion, we talked about getting your chest down to the ground. What's better for your chest than getting your chest down to the ground? Get your chest below the ground. What? How the hell are you gonna get your chest below the ground? Well, you can't, but what you can do is make the platform a lot higher. You wanna get your hands a lot lower. So if this were 2 chairs, if I want to really make it advanced, I'd put my feet on the 3rd chair. But since I'm on the ground and I got something like this can work. All right, so I take my hands nice and wide. What I'm looking to do here is get my hands, because if this was the ground, my chest, where my hands are is where my chest is gonna go. Now I'm gonna go all the way down lower. That is making my chest fibers scream. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Before, when I was not hitting any weights, and I was doing just these, my chest blew up. I'm dropping a jewel. I left at the end of the video because I want to know if you watch the whole video, you get the jewel. Here we go. So that's 10 of these. This stuff kills. 2, 3, 4, all the way down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I kind of cheated. I'm gonna do one more because I did one and stopped. And that, I'm not gonna hold you up. Try that out. Do 5 sets of that at 10. Any one of them. And that's what you get. That's what you get. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is real. This just does it. This is the stuff that does it. Try those 5 variations. Let me know how they go. Message me. I'm gonna comment. We'll talk to you guys. Let's have a conversation about it. Whatever you didn't understand. But check these out. Try these out. And let me see what you got.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Prince. Links to Prince's YouTube page and Instagram will be in the description box, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to him and follow him on there. Let him know about this gym, where this gym is at, man.
This is Trooper Fitness in NYC. We do weights, we do calisthenics, we do a lot of different stuff here. Trooper Fitness NYC's on the Midtown, 54th Street, 2nd and 3rd.
All right. Thanks a lot, Prince.